Warhammer, a franchise that has been running decades from its inception in 1982 with their first boss, to now being a multimedia franchise ranging from TV shows to video games. Despite such exponential growth, Games Workshop did not forget its humble beginnings, as it's in the miniatures that most of the money is made, resulting in Games Workshop continuously releasing new designs and improving upon older ones. And as a relative newcomer to the Warhammer franchise, I've dabbled in their provided roster from your typical Forces of Imperium such as Lord Marshal Dreyer to the likes of Robert Gilliman and Marnius Calgar, to the armies of chaos from the esteemed Rubric Marines to the greater demons like Kairos Fate Weaver. And if you wanted to know the reasoning behind my short break, let's just say the Custodes and the Oracle of Tzeentch played their respective parts. But it was rumored from last year that Games Workshop, as they did in Japan, would release their own store in Korea. And as of the 20th of June, such rumor came to bear, with the official store located in the central district of Korea, Gangnam, opening to a vast audience.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, open!
In preparation for such grand opening, I came pre-prepared by arriving 2 hours early, only to be confronted with the shocking truth that 55 people had the same idea as I did, but with better mental fortitude. This does not mention the horrific weather, as if Games Workshop brought the British weather right into the local district. But the British weather didn't take into consideration that Korea is a nation on the brink of a cafe epidemic, and luckily for me, there was a Starbucks right in the same building. In doing so, I only had to get a cup of coffee and wait out the rain while looking at the unfortunate peasants that intentionally made the opening ceremony akin to going to the DMV. After the opening countdown and an equipment mishap, I was able to enter the gates of Holy Terror, and there were no words that could describe what unfolded in front of my eyes. who am I to pass by some limited time store exclusives? As just like a herd of wolves being empowered with the power of... It was inevitable that Warhammer fans would converge and get their fill of the pie. And talking about store exclusive items, there are your Korean store exclusive dice that with its unique patterns, making them a valuable tool when playing your tabletop matches. Too bad that I only collect and paint my miniatures. And as if Warhammer Brainrot didn't hit me hard enough, the dice only cost around 57,000 Korean won, or roughly $37. Which, to your average individual or properly functioning brain cell, is a ludicrous amount for a pair of dice, but to your average Warhammer player, is an extreme bargain, making me question my life choices. But the real items are your event-exclusive miniatures, in which Games Workshop Korea decided to give us 40k players, both Sergeant Jovan of the Ultramarines and Sergeant Ripper Jackson of the Katachan Jungle Fighters, both coincidentally being a part of the Imperium. Too bad that I'm a bloody heretic. But my priorities on the opening exclusives, it blocked my foresight of seeking out the beloved Raveners of the Hive Mind, in which, after getting my hands on the exclusives, did the Raveners come into mind.
벌써 레이븐. 설마 레이븐. 설마 진짜 레이븐. 벌써.
Only to be met with the realization that the Tyranids were long gone. At least I could look at what the store had to offer. And as Warhammer being an English IP, English to us Warhammer fans is second nature, regardless of nationality, as shown with the various customers I encountered. And after getting my fill at the store, it was time for me to make my final preparations, only to be met with an extensively long queue that ran from one end of the store to the other. And after a grueling hour in line, and completing my purchase, I was left with not only a sense of joy for what the Korean store offered to my delight, but also a sense of emptiness, as I felt there wouldn't be another experience of similar magnitude in my life for the foreseeable future.
Más que diamantes, risueño niño, Dios del amor, duerme tranquilo, duerme entre tanto, eleva el canto, nunca te deja.
But hey, at least it got some cool Warhammer miniatures. And into the pile of shame you go.